Hey everyone, it's Ruby here and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Now, in today's video, I will be showing you how to remove flaky, dead, dry bits of skin that's, hanging off your nose, because when I got up to do my makeup this morning, that is what I was greeted with, and I was like, holy moly. Like, I've got to make a video on this because so many people will probably think, right, I've got flaky bits of skin, I need to get like a really abrasive scrub, maybe even a face brush to buff that stuff off, but it's actually like the wrong thing to do if you've got like dry, flaky, dehydrated bits of skin just hanging off your face. So I thought I'd make this quick video sharing with you my top tips and hacks on how to get your skin looking smoother, conditioned, hydrated, moisturized, so that your makeup looks flawless, sits smoothly, and just looks great all day. Also, if you are new to my channel, then please hit that subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date with future videos. All right, let's get started. So my skin, as you can see, isn't looking its best. It's very dull. I have dry, flaky bits of skin, like literally hanging off of my face. It's on my nose, around my mouth, and also on my chin area. These are the places that often get really dry and flake, and this is a real problem in my life. This happens constantly. So how and why does it happen? Well, when I don't drink enough water, I notice that my skin starts to feel tight. And when I'm also in an air-conditioned environment, like that's it for my skin. It is going to start flaking. So what does one do when they are, met or faced with this annoying skin situation? Well, one thing you don't want to do is take a super abrasive scrub and start rubbing or scrubbing at your skin. This is actually going to exacerbate your skin and the problem. You're actually just going to start lifting up more dry patches of skin. And after you've washed off, your scrub, you're going to find that your skin is super red. So not only are you going to have texture to deal with, but you're going to have to conceal and color correct the red bits of skin, especially if you need to apply makeup straight away. I highly recommend that you invest in a few really good face cloths or washcloths like this one. Now, I use this to scrub and polish my face, and it's actually my dermatologist who got me onto this many, many years ago. So what you want to do is take a bowl of warm water and you want to dip your face cloth into it, and then just massage the face cloth in circular motions, buffing it over your skin to dislodge and remove those dry, flaky bits of skin. I love this method. I swear by it because it removes those dry patches of skin so quickly, so effectively, but it doesn't, disturb the other bits of skin that are kind of just, dry. They don't know what they're doing. It just smooths out the skin, polishes it without, causing more problems, and it doesn't leave your skin super red. Now, once you're done buffing your skin, take out your favorite face oil. I love this one by Korres. This is another product that I swear by because it's one of those face oils that are very light and quick absorbing. It doesn't affect the way that your makeup wears. So I like to apply 4 little drops around my nose, cheek, and chin area, and I pat it in. Sometimes I'll do a light swipe. I might roll my hands over my face or, do that spirit finger thing, but I'm not going to rub or tug at my skin. And the reason for that is I don't want to cause any redness on my skin. When my skin is discolored or red, I tend to use more product. And when you apply too much makeup over a skin problem, it actually draws more attention to it. So if you can avoid creating more texture and discoloration, then by all means avoid it. Now, there's another alternative. If you have super dry skin, switch up the warm water and use oil in place of the water. So this will help your, face cloth to move easily over your skin, but the oil is also going to help condition your skin while you're scrubbing and polishing. And this is what I mean. So I've got oil on my skin right now. I'm taking my washcloth and I'm running this over my skin. And because oil is a very slippy product, like your face cloth is just going to glide over your skin. It's going to remove all those dead pieces of skin, and it's just going to reveal smooth skin that isn't irritated or red or raised. I actually do this a lot with those crusty pimples. At the end of a pimple's life, it kind of goes crusty and disgusting, and the makeup that you put over it is quite textured. Well, I just take a little bit of oil on my face cloth and I just kind of polish around the dry blemish, and it removes it straight away. Now, after you've done that, follow up with a moisturizer. Now, this is another product that I swear by. I promise I'll link everything and mention it in the description box down below if you are curious to know what I'm using at the moment. Yeah, I'll link it all down below. And once again, I am literally just patting the product into my skin because I don't want to cause redness and I just don't want to create more texture. On days when my skin is looking a little poopy, like today, I'm very selective about the products that I use on my skin makeup-wise and the way that I apply them. Now, because my skin is quite textured, I want to smooth it out. So the Veil Mineral Primer by Hourglass is Life. This color corrects, it smooths out the skin, and it also controls oil without, over drying your skin, which is fantastic. For foundation, pick a foundation that you know works best for your skin type. But it's not really the foundation that you're using, it's how you're applying it that's going to make a world of a difference. If you are buffing your skin quite hard in circular motions, you're actually going to lift up pieces of skin and create more texture. If you don't have a sponge at hand, I highly recommend that you press or stipple your foundation into your skin using a brush, just like I'm doing here. So you're not actually lifting up any pieces of skin and exfoliating your skin, you're simply just patting the foundation onto the skin. I highly recommend, however, if you do have a sponge, opt for using a sponge instead because you are bouncing the sponge off of your face and you're not really dragging it or swiping it to lift up those dry, dead, flaky bits of skin to create more texture. So typically people would usually apply, their face powder at this stage, but I highly recommend that you apply your setting spray first, let that absorb well into your skin, and then with your damp beauty blender, take a small amount of powder and set your foundation with it. If you apply too much powder, you're actually going to draw attention to those dry areas and your face isn't going to look like skin. It's just going to look like hard, cakey bits of makeup that are just sitting on top of your skin, which is what you want to avoid. And this is what my skin looks like right now. As you can see, it's very smooth. There is not a dry, flaky bit of skin in sight, which I am so pleased about. This really does work. And that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with future uploads. I have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and I look forward to seeing you guys over there. I will leave my handles down below in the description box and also up on the screen right now. Thanks so much for watching. I will chat to you guys in my next video, which should be up later on this week. I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.